Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Matt Brockman, Communications Director with the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. Matt, thank you so much for taking time to come out here and join us in Hudson Oaks. I know you might be just a little busy right now this time of year.
Just a little busy, but it's a good busy. Very lots of fun going on at the Will Rogers Memorial Center in Dickey's Arena there in Fort Worth, and so it's an exciting time. We're having a lot of fun.
Well, you know, you and I were just talking before we came on air. I told you that we were out there opening weekend. My boys showed an ag mechanic project. I think the coldest weekend of the year so far, always. But, you know, talk about the scholarships, not just in all the programs that you do. We were also talking about, you have the ag robotics that's coming on. You know, this is for more than just kids that want to show an animal for what you guys do. Talk about a little bit about that.
You know, it goes to the heart of our mission. We've got twofold purpose in our mission. One is to support the Will Rogers Memorial Center and that infrastructure there, but probably the most important thing is the scholarship programs. And what's so important, I think, is it's a avenue for kids, whether they come from a real rural area and they're showing livestock or whatever, or they live in the middle of Fort Worth or Dallas or someplace like that. There are ways for them to participate in the stock show. There are ways for them to engage in the Western lifestyle that we offer there, and then earn scholarship dollars. So we have an ag robotics competition. We have our Beef Heifer Superintendent's Challenge scholarship program. For those horse people, we've got 2 scholarship programs, and you don't even have to have a horse. I mean, there are a lot of horse nut girls and boys out there that just want to be a part of it, but that entry point's not always cheap, and so we provide a equine IQ contest and an equine public speaking contest. You just have to study your little tail off, come in and give a presentation, take an exam, and you can leave. We had a young lady 3 years ago left with $30,000 in scholarships.
Wow, that's life-changing.
So, yeah, art contest as well, a great scholarship program there. Just providing those opportunities for that kid, whether they come off the farm or ranch or out of suburban Texas, to come engage in what we do.
Well, and it's so neat. You know, we were talking about ag mechanics because my boys, they built a lamb goat treadmill and showed it. And it's not just about the building of it and actually bringing their vision to life, but then they also have to describe it and talk about it. So there's so many of these life skills that these kids are learning through this process.
Sure. We like to refer to it sometimes as leadership development, but I think it's just real world life experience development. Providing those things that these young men and women have to do to develop those skills that they're going to need to take into the workplace, to take into college. I mean, it's not easy. College is not cheap these days. When that kid decides to jump into college, they better do it with both feet because it's not cheap. And to provide those skills, whether it's public speaking, whether it's critical thinking, whether it's stuff like that, that's important regardless of what field they go into.
Well, and you know, there's so much going on at the stock show. Aside from just the scholarships, you've got the rodeo that's going on. You've got a lot of folks that come in and out. I know you have a great international committee that does a lot there. There's a lot of other things that are going on at stock show. There's still a full week left. Yeah. What else do we have to look forward to?
This is one of my favorite weekends because this is our open cattle shows that focus on the British breed. So Hereford, Angus, Charolais, Canea, Simmental. I was walking through the barns last night and we've got people moving in. I saw an exhibitor from North Dakota. I saw an exhibitor from Illinois. We get exhibitors from 33 states this year. So having all those purebred men and women that come off these ranches from across the country is really exciting this weekend. We're in the second week of our pro rodeo tournament, working towards the semifinals and finals, and where we'll award $1.2 million to those men and women that are competing in the PRCA and WPRA. And it's just, yeah, we're kind of hitting our stride. The weather's gotten better. It's not like it was when your boys were here. The weather's gotten better, so we're excited about what's going to happen this weekend. And next weekend, Sunday, we're having our Lone Star bid calling contest produced by the Texas Auctioneer Association. So that's always fun. People kind of enjoy that, to come in and see the those men and women do their chants, and it's just a lot of fun this weekend. Things are going to be good.
Well, there's still plenty of time to get out there and experience it for folks that are local, and there's something going on for everyone. And as I said, I know you're very busy right now, right in the thick of everything. So thank you so much for coming in and coming out here and being on Sunrise with us this morning.
Thanks for having me. It's always fun.
Thank you, Matt. Stay tuned. After the break, we'll be joined by Lorinda Van Newkirk.